The price of Bitcoin is hanging to 9K by a thread. Last week, everyone was super excited about the price of Bitcoin and all of the hoopla surrounding the halving. But it's over now, and it's back to reality. Bitcoin has been teetering right on the edge of a full-blown dump. And today, I'm going to tell you why I'm staying on the sidelines when it comes to Bitcoin at the moment. Remember, a Bitcoin saved is a Bitcoin earned. Let's get it. Welcome to BitBoyCrypto News Edition. Once per day, I'm going to break down the biggest news stories in the space for you so you don't have to. If you want to know where Bitcoin and altcoins are heading to, then make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join one or both of my Telegram groups, BitSquad for regular crypto chat or BitSquad traders to discuss trading strategies. All right, guys, we're going to check out what Bitcoin is doing, and then we are going to be getting into some very intriguing news that, in my opinion, is very bullish for the not too distant future of Bitcoin. But it feels like right now, at this moment, we are experiencing the calm before the storm. I can assure you of this: Bitcoin is going to be making a huge move soon. The only problem is, it may not be the way that you want it to go. Last week, before I left for vacation, I told you that Bitcoin needed to make some higher highs in order to continue on this nearly 2-month buy trend on the daily chart, according to our FOMO trender indicator. So while right now it is still showing an overall buy signal, it is clear that the trend has stalled out. I think we are going to see one of two different scenarios here. And honestly, they both involve Bitcoin going down. We have crashed through the support at the $9,200 level for the first time in 9 days. So to me, I'm thinking the price is going down. Right now, Bitcoin is coming in around $9,100 and dipping as I speak. But earlier today, the price crashed all the way down to $8,800. So in my opinion, we are either starting a long-term bear trend for maybe about a month or so, or we will see a large crash down, a huge dump, maybe even to the 7,000s, before getting a very significant bounce. Now, a third option, of course, would be a prolonged period of accumulation and consolidation, also known as sideways action. But I think with all of the post-halving hopium, it's unlikely we stay moving sideways. So what am I doing right now? Well, I'm not trading at all. Later this month, I'm actually going to be taking part in a BitSquad trading competition with OKX. So when that comes up, of course, I will certainly trade for the competition on most likely the hourly or 15-minute chart. But I'm really waiting for a good setup. I don't feel comfortable with shorts right now at the moment. Granted, we could get an absolutely huge drop, but as I mentioned, even if we do get a large drop down to the 7s or the 8s, I'm still expecting the price to go up. After the halving, I'm looking more long-term at this point. And frankly, for a multitude of reasons, I would rather be long on Bitcoin. And I don't see anything brewing at the moment that makes me feel like a good long opportunity is anywhere close on the horizon. Now, if you're interested in joining that OKX trading competition with the BitSquad, a lot of money up for grabs on that. Make sure to go ahead and sign up for an OKX account. You can do that at okx.bitboy.live. And it is not just margin or derivatives trading. Spot trading is also part of the competition. But guys, let's remember, this is what we expect after the halving. The price drops. I gave you a bullish scenario that you guys could hold on to for hopium last week. And let's be clear here. Bitcoin has held pretty strong this last week. But the problem is that the new reality of the reduced rewards per block for mining BTC are settling in with miners. And this is the concrete block tied to the bottom of Bitcoin as it tries to reach above the $10,000 line. Each time it gets close, the selling pressure from miners weighs it down. This Cointelegraph article features both the best and worst news for Bitcoin hodlers in the midst of this new Bitcoin cycle. CryptoQuant, a crypto monitoring resource, has confirmed there is a direct correlation between increased miner selling and Bitcoin price bottoms. And sell they did over the last few days. The outflow from BTC mining pools has increased a whopping 600% over the last 5 days. So this is the wall of sell orders that Bitcoin faces as it tries to move higher. But here's one thing that I found to be extremely interesting. While we do understand that mining sell pressure exists, we've also discussed the blossoming sell pressure coming from exchanges as they convert to fiat. But there's an interesting thing happening on exchanges right now themselves. People are pulling their BTC off the exchanges. Exchange reserves are plummeting. And personally, I find this to be extremely bullish news for the next several months. So think about this. Why would people start pulling their money off of exchanges? Well, obviously, it's because they saw my crypto security series and they've decided to take their crypto storage more seriously. Okay, just kidding. Maybe a few people saw it, but seriously, if you are new to crypto, you do need to watch that series. I'll put the link above. So no, people are not all of a sudden refusing to trust exchanges and storing their own crypto on their own wallets. They're simply not interested in trading right now, which of course echoes my sentiment I expressed about trading in the current environment at the beginning of this video. Bitcoin seems a little too topsy-turvy for me at the moment. It hasn't made its mind up on which way that it wants to go. Let me tell you something about 2017. If you were not there for yourself to experience it, any dummy could have thrown some dollar bills at any cryptocurrency project sitting on any exchange, and their bags would have gotten severely pumped. While some people certainly felt like they could enhance their holdings by learning how to trade, the truth was everyone was making money. So trading was quite risky during that time. All you have to do in that type of bull market is hodl until the top and then sell. But of course, like I mentioned, there are opportunities to trade and make even more money if you're sophisticated enough. But right now, we are squaring up for the long game when it comes to Bitcoin specifically. In a bear market, many people trade because they are bored, or at least a higher percentage of people in crypto trade during that time. And I know I've certainly been guilty of overtrading before. This is why we saw the rise of leverage trading sites during the last year. But when the price is pumping and money is falling from the sky, people will be much less likely to be super active in trading. People are now preparing for the epic run we all know is coming. It's just a matter of time. But doing simple math would tell you that we need more money and more people to come to the crypto space in order to reach new highs. Bitcoin certainly isn't going to go to 100K without an influx of both. Most people believe that this next run is going to be bolstered by Wall Street types entering our little geeky corner of the world. And look, I talked to a lot of traditional stock investors during 2017. They were not impressed with Bitcoin at that stage. They were certainly more keen to invest in stocks, and of course the bigger players were more keen to invest in hedge funds. Well, we all know the volatility that stocks have shown over the last several months. It was something many brokers never would have imagined. The stock market becoming more volatile than Bitcoin. And yet, this is basically where we find ourselves this year. In fact, crypto hedge funds have absolutely whipped traditional hedge fund returns since January 1. Crypto hedge funds have actually performed exactly twice as well as traditional hedge funds so far this year. These are the types of clues that we see all around us that show us we are heading in the right direction. Whether the price of Bitcoin goes up or down in the next few days or weeks really is not that important. Either way, the setup right now to pay attention to is the long game. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready for Bitcoin to tee off. But now it's your turn. Do you believe that a large dump is coming, or will we continue to range for a bit longer? Drop your comments down below and let me know where you think Bitcoin's going. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please make sure to smash the like button and hit subscribe to become a member of the fastest growing community in crypto, the Bit Squad. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day. BitBoy out.